if you're a husband or you're a wife, you already have enough of what God needs you to have in order for you to be a good husband and a good wife. Now here's the problem. This is the problem. When I counsel people, I always counsel people this way, especially married couples, is when I counsel them, I sit down and I ask them to read Ephesians chapter 5. I always ask them to do that. Start at verse number 21, which says, submit therefore unto one another out of reverence for Christ. And then it comes down and says, husbands love your wives, blah, blah, blah. And it says, wife, do this kind of thing. I always ask them, cover up the part. If you're the wife, cover up everything it tells the husband. If you're the husband, cover up everything it tells the wife. Because you cannot be doing anything you are supposed to be doing while looking at what they supposed to do. Well, Pastor, he ain't doing that. He ain't loving me like Christ loved the church. He ain't sacrificing nothing for me. Well, what are you doing? You ain't giving that brother no respect. Talking to him like he your child. You know, it's like Huck, you know. It's like Huck. You remember he and Miss Daisy were on their way to Mobile for Miss Daisy's uncle's birthday. Y'all remember that? And Huck had to use the bathroom. And when he stops the car, and she says, leave me the keys. He turns around, and she says, drive on, use the bathroom somewhere else. And she says, you should have used the bathroom somewhere. And he looked back at her, and he said, Miss Daisy, I'm a grown man. Y'all ain't talking to me. He looks at her, and he says, I'm a grown man. So y'all need to understand that today. You need to understand that if you are a husband or a wife, you owe each other. Listen, let me take this a little further. If you're a boyfriend or a girlfriend, if you ever expect to go further than boyfriendness or girlfriendness, learn what the Bible. See, watch this. And see, y'all looking at me funny because you want to act like your wife is or your husband is your enemy in the house. They're your enemy. They won't do right. They just did that. The Bible says, love your enemy. And instead of talking about them like they low down, like they ain't nobody, the Bible says, bless them that curse you. Eulogio, speak well of them. Pastor, how I'm going to talk good about somebody that ain't treating me good? Well, Jesus keeps talking good about you.